cause y'all know what it is.
Ceddy Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you're not finna get nobody's college. And we gave away that chili for $31,000, but it's not stopping now, man. When we get to 40,000 subscribers, we're doing another chili giveaway. So make sure that you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. No long intro. Let's just get into the content.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
It's looking like Byron Blake, excuse me, has some news we can use and some knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, and he's calling cap. We've been following the situation, we've been following the story as Ceddy Nash and Flacco has been giving it to us, along with Traveler Ross. Shout out to them. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for everything that they have going on their pages. And it's looking like Byron Blake's not a fan, man. It's looking like some things were said, and Byron Blake is not 100% agreeing with the flu flammery, the skullduggery, and the larceny. So we finna just go ahead and jump into this content and see exactly what Byron Blake has to say about this content that's going on these YouTube streets regarding the Young and Hefe case. Let's go into it. Let's go.
So that the audience can get a chance to see exactly how it's moving. Like, it's one thing to take evidence from a year ago and make a documentary or, you know, a short film, whatever you want to call it. But when you get an opportunity to see these things happen in real time, it gives you a different perspective. Because when you live it, it's like, you know, it just hit a little bit harder. So when it seemed like I'm covering these guys back to back, it's because I'm trying to keep you updated on the little strategic.
Well, that's typically how breaking news works. It's constant updates. So just, you know, there's
strategic, or not very strategic, but the little stupid move. Now, yesterday we saw this.
But I just got some breaking news, bruh. They saying that allegedly, supposedly, Aunt Hefe is the one who killed Big U's son, Baby Huey. Boy, if this is true, if he's the one who did that, who pulled that off, bruh, it's gonna be an ugly ass summer. Y'all stay the hell out of LA. Well, the feds is in there anyway, so there ain't gonna be too much shit going on. But after that World Cup shit, bruh, it's gonna get uglier than ugly. I hope he didn't do this shit. I hope it was a dispute between.
Now, I'm not sure what possessed Ceddy Nash to make such a bold and spicy statement like a hot Cheeto. I'm not sure exactly what prompted him to make that statement or to make that claim, because nobody has ever thought about what's his name, Aunt Hefe being tied to the unalivement of Big U's son. Nobody ever thought about that. Nobody ever said anything about that. Nobody ever thought that that was even a fathomable possibility. And now all of a sudden Ceddy Nash is kind of throwing that into our atmosphere, and that's definitely interesting.
Him is somebody, and it's really self-defense, and, you know, he just ain't say nothing, and his lawyer gonna get him up out of there. But if he the one that off Baby Huey, bruh, this shit gonna be bad. This gonna be bad, and I mean, this gonna be ugly.
And we broke down just how crazy, weird, and disrespectful that video was. To not only, you know, just throw that allegation out there talking about that's what you heard. Like I said, I believe he conjured up this story on his own, because clearly he's a fanboy of LA gang culture, and I think he really just felt like
I'm learning that there are a lot of people within our YouTube space who do not care for Cedric of Nashington, Ceddy Nash. Byron Blake is obviously one of them, so that's a very interesting discovery that I'm learning that, you know, seems pretty tangible in these LA streets, man. It's a lot of people who are not necessarily feeling Ceddy Nash in the way that he covers his content, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Rolling 68 trade narrative would be good for views. That's what I think. I also feel like, to add shock value to the video, he posted, you know, footage of the body, which in my mind, was completely disrespectful, the utmost disrespect, whether it was from a distance or whatever. To post that man out there like that and then, put a false accusation on somebody else with it, bro, you crossing the line. That's how desperate for content these dudes are, And another thing that I want to point out, really almost the purpose of this video, is we spoke yesterday on how he changes the titles to his videos, depending on how the video is performing.
Now, I will say this. I have been known to change some titles depending on how my videos are performing. That is at the suggestion of YouTube. YouTube tells you that, hey, if your video's not going a certain type of way or you're not performing the way that you want to perform, you should change the title or you should change the thumbnail. Sometimes they give you an A and B thumbnail option to go between, see if the A thumbnail works or the B thumbnail works, see which one performs a little bit better. So I can't say that niggas is wrong for changing the titles because I feel like all good YouTubers do it. You see what's working and what's not working, and you bust your little YouTube skit off, so far so accordingly. But I guess it's the intention behind it is what's being questioned here. Is what's Byron Blake's intention, what's Ceddy Nash's intention is what Byron Blake is questioning. Is what's the reasoning for why did you do that? You feel me? I guess is where Byron Blake is trying to have it's having his confusion as far as Cedric of Nashington is concerned.
He will change the caption. This video was originally captioned, Aunt Hefe's arrest put no jumper in the worst spot it's ever been, or something along those lines. He then changed the caption to Aunt Hefe's arrest got people asking what really happened to Big U's son. And I'm convinced this was just to sensationalize the topic. And last, it's been changed again to LAPD hit no jumpers Aunt Hefe with felony murder and the internet is going crazy. So it seems like...
Oh, so he switched it again. Okay, so I can see why they can say that, blah, blah, blah. Because the idea and the optics of it could look like, oh, well, you switched it to be about Big U's son, and then after you got negative backlash, you changed it to blah, 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 blah. I can see where this is going. I can see how this has the YouTube streets in the uproar.
This dude is doing this stuff to get these headlines going. Like you say what you say in the video, and I want to add, he hasn't changed the video at all. He ain't clipped the video. He ain't went in and edited the video. He just, the same narrative is being ran. He's just changing the caption. And I think it's because he got the views that he wanted out of there now. He got like a set little amount of views that he try to reach with all of his videos. And he go in and experiment with captions, which is common. But to play with these captions like this, bro, that's just flat out disrespectful now.
Yeah, I think that is the intention behind it is what Byron Blake is questioning out of Ceddy Nash. The why did you do it that way is the more so the question. It's not the what you did. It's, I guess, maybe the how you did in the conversation between the how and the why. You feel me?
Another thing that has come up since then is Poetic Flacco came out and gave us another allegation against Aunt Hefe.
Young Aunt Hefe was arrested last night on murder charges. Now, the situation and circumstance surrounding his murder has a lot of people torn on whether or not he deserved to.
Now, we're going to go ahead and let y'all catch the rest of this on Byron Blake's channel. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We are.
Still work for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continues. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the
bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.